My name is Catherine Bramer, and I'm doing my speech on obesity in America. The annual cost in the United States associated with obesity is $305.1 billion and includes direct medical costs and non-medical services, work productivity losses, disability issues, and premature death, according to DataDig, a statistical snapshot of health care. There needs to be a change. As Americans, we can send a man to the moon, supposedly, but we can't control our weight. Are we serious? There has to be some explanation, some answers out there. There is more problems with obesity than any other disease, because obesity leads to more diseases: diabetes, strokes, heart attacks, cardiovascular diseases. It's out of control. We as Americans are out of control, and it doesn't help that the government seems to be working against us, because the less money you make, the worse the food is for you. If you're feeding a family of 5, to give them all a salad for dinner is going to cost at least $30. It's just outrageous. So, the Obamacare and the government's preaching, Obama and the government's preaching healthcare for everyone, healthcare, insurance. If you don't have insurance, you're going to have to pay a penalty. None of them are talking about preventative care. They're talking about after the fact care. Let's do preventative. Let's make it mandatory for everybody to have gym memberships instead of insurance. Let's make it mandatory for grocery stores not to sell a head of lettuce for more than 50 cents. How about we do that instead of making all Americans fork out $100 at least for themselves a month for health care insurance? It's outrageous. I've never seen such a thing. Why are we so worried about what happens after the fact? Why can't we start beforehand? I mean, we don't have time as people to stop and cook dinner for our family. We have to run through the drive-thrus because we're so busy working all the time to support our family. How about the government, raises minimum wage a little bit more and not raise the cost of living? How about we do that, and then that way the families don't have to work so hard, and they have time and they have energy to go to the gym for a workout, or they have time to cook for their family. How about we start doing that? It's not only us individuals that has the issue. It's also the problem with the government not doing what needs to be done for the people. Let's, make them work like dogs their whole life and still can't put food on the table. And let's have them, only be able to afford fast food and junk food and things that are going to keep them down, so we can make them hike up the prices for medicines and make them pay more for that. Let's do that. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. There has to be something we can do or we can say to make a change. I've read somewhere 1,000 times, be the change you wish to see in the world, but it's impossible. The world's not listening to us. The world's listening to people who are, rich and making, the laws, and whoever controls the money controls the changes. And the people who control the money aren't worried about obesity and making the world better. They're worried about feeding their family. Thank you.